My best friend and I have played Madlibs since we were kids, and we often play them together as adults on road trips. We're always looking for ways to make them even more interesting and funny, and now that AI art has arrived on the scene, it was a perfect match. So here's how this works. We send each other the words for a Madlib. We then enter those words into our Madlibs, and we run each sentence through MidJourney to create art to go along with it. Then, we get together, share what we created, and hilarity ensues. Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please come in and make yourself at home. My name is Paddycake, and welcome to the next episode of MidJourney Madlibs. With me, as always, is my best friend and co-host and originator of this idea, TxTygrr. Please say hello to the entire world that are watching.
Hello to the entire world that are watching.
All right, so you guys know how this works. We don't have to really explain it. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. Before we begin, look down below the video. Make sure you click the like button and the subscribe button, and that really helps out the channel a lot. And we're trying to make this a thing, so just keep it going. Thank you guys for all the support. Click the notification bell. You'll get notified when new videos come out, and leave us comments. We love getting comments. Comments are awesome. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm doing the first Madlib today, and my Madlib today is called The Walmart Difference. This has special significance because, in case anyone watching doesn't know, Brent worked at Walmart for many years. So I chose
20
this,
and a half.
Yeah, so I chose this specifically for him. So here we go. The Walmart Difference. Oh, and this was your word theme was naughty euphemisms.
Oh, good grief.
Yes.
This is like people of Walmart.
Exactly. So come chill at Walmart, where you'll receive worked up discounts on all of your favorite brand name jugs. So
that creature is it's not right.
I know, is it a man? Is it a dog? I can't really tell.
Is it a cow? Is it a wolf? I mean,
I'm also curious what this product actually is, because it kind of looks like a dog, but the liquid in the jar kind of looks like liquid dog poop. Maybe
it looks
it's
like chocolate milk.
See, I have this theory that this is fertilizer made from dog poop.
Oh. No.
All right. Anyway,
I'm not comfortable with that. Wow.
All right. So those are our brand name jugs. Wow. Wussel, Clellin, Jilt.
Oh, you're torturing me now.
Okay, so next are In the Family Way and Dancing in Bed Associates. So I feel very sorry for the person that's lying in this bed, because they're still there and you can see them, and they don't care. They're just jumping on the bed. So this is the first part of the sentence. Are In the Family Way and Dancing in Bed Associates are there to polish you 69 hours a day. So nothing weird about this except for his hand. I will note that there were some other images in this set that all of them had clocks in them in some way. So I guess that's how it signified like the passage of time in hours. Most of them featured elderly people. Some of them featured a Polish flag. So I guess it interpreted polish as Polish.
And of course, 69 may have just been an age for it.
Yeah, well, it's 70 minus 1.
-old.
That's probably why they all showed up. Yeah, that's true. All right. Next, here you will find overly friendly prices on the kitties you need. I need every one of these kitties. They're not lying.
I'm having a bit of deja vu. Like, I really feel like I've seen this. And
Like, I love the fact that they're all wearing clothing except for the one in the bottom right, and he's just like, nope, collar. he's the nudist. Here you'll find overly friendly prices on all the kitties you need. Sausages for moms.
No. Oh. Are they worms?
So I don't know. They kind of look like
is it
worms.
Sausage made from carrots?
I don't know, sausages, but they have like little eyes on the end of them, which I don't know what that's all about. But first of all, there's no mother here. There's no mother in this photo. It's a dad. But have you noticed that the two children are attached by a thread going through their head to like things hanging from the ceiling?
Oh.
And what's up with their mouths?
What about his ears?
Yeah, and his ears, they sort of curl and
loop around each other.
And his Adam's apple that looks like it's a big droop about to fall off. Yeah. There's a lot wrong with this. And
that doesn't look like Tang.
No. I'm not sure what that is, but okay. So, sausages for the moms. Let's put this behind us. Erasers for the kids. I just want to know why they're angry.
Well, it's a trend.
Except for the blue one. The blue one doesn't look angry. He just looks disappointed.
Or stoned.
Or that. It could be stoned, too. Yeah. So that was erasers for the kids. And all of the latest electronics for the daddies. Okay, so I'm not a massive expert in technology, but I can tell you that this is not the latest technology.
So apparently, when they say this, it's sort of tongue-in-cheek.
Right.
This isn't for the 40s daddies. It's the 60s daddies who are like, that old UHF is still just as good as your flat screen. And they're just like, they're going to stick their flag there.
You got yourself a PlayStation? Well, good for you. I got Pong. And that's all I need. It's interesting that they all look familiar, but none of them look like anything in particular. You know what I mean?
Like this blue one up here looks like a little boombox.
Yeah, a little boombox here, but not quite.
A tape deck.
Yeah, it's like it's not really a boombox. This here, obviously a TV screen, but it's not a television because televisions don't have controls like this. So it's a readout, maybe like a radar readout or something.
In the shape, or it's just from another universe.
Oh yeah, that too, maybe.
Because this is a VCR TV combo, but in this particular universe, they came out in the 70s instead of the
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, all the latest tech electronics for the daddies. So, come on down to your sensitive, tented up Walmart. Tweet! And
I'm kind of confused.
Well, I'm wondering how they managed to stake the tent down in a concrete parking lot. That's number one. But also, why is there a tent there to begin with? Or are you just living in the Walmart parking lot now?
Well,
they got the colors right.
Colors match the store.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if this is like it's like a mini store.
A mini store? Like there's a little tiny store inside the tent?
Yeah, so basically they sell one item per day.
I do, however, like the fact that there is a ribbon along the side of the rainfly that is very ornate, which you don't see in tents nowadays.
Wow, that is some nice embroidery. It was left over from the French Revolution.
Yep. So, come on down to your sensitive, tented up Walmart, where the cougars come first. So, I love the fact that he has a little hat on. It's so cute. I'm willing to ignore the fact that he has 3 front paws. However, I cannot ignore the safety hazard of putting those round, giant melon-like objects on the top shelf. I mean, you would never do that, ever. So that's the Walmart difference. I do have, I don't have my dishonorable mention things here, so sorry. Dishonorable mention number 1.
Oh.
Okay.
It says the cougar.
No, this was all the kitties that you need. The prices on all the kitties that you need. The next honorable mention, this is a sausage for the moms. Sausages for the moms. So the reason why I love this is that it says
famous males.
Exactly. That made me
So
laugh
that can
so
be
hard.
construed in so many ways.
I know, it's crazy. This is erasers for the kids. I just thought they were cute. They were really cute and clever, and they don't seem very useful, but they are very cute.
With
And
the little beads on top.
Right, I like their hair is made of sprinkles. And this one in the middle kind of looks like a minion, which I thought was kind of funny.
Oh.
And this is all the electronics for the daddies.
That looks very Norman Rockwell.
Well, except for the fact that all the wires are going into the child. That's not so Norman Rockwell.
It's a cybernetic baby.
Yeah, exactly. He engineered the baby. And
Or he bought it and now he's calibrating it.
oh yeah, he bought the
Now I'm
baby.
kinda
He bought the
sad.
baby at Walmart. That is it.
Oh,
That is the end
Okay.
of my Madlib.
that
All
made me sad.
What, the last one?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, it's not terrible. Okay, but we have another Madlib to look at. So what did you come up with?
Well, I think it's time for a little peace and quiet.
So if I remember correctly, this was my freestyle. So I could basically make whatever theme that I wanted to my words. Okay.
What would happen if you fell overboard from a boob and washed up on a deserted tropical hamburger?
So it's a blue-footed booby from the water level down, and from the water level up, it's a hamburger with blue cheese.
Fantastic.
With blue cheese. It's very
And-
important that there's blue cheese on the hamburger, so it matches the blue-footed booby.
Well, it also looks like it's got some bean sprouts or something going on.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of vegetation.
Here's a list of survival brains.
I love that. Okay, we need to find out what each one of these actually are.
Yeah, this beat the rest. This was perfect. It's almost as if you could. I don't know if you can buy these or download them or what, but I almost feel like these are for sale in some way.
Right?
The human balloon requires one thing more than all others to survive: reefer. Well-
that's just a funny statement in and of itself. I
But-
was gonna say maybe he needs his knee to be or his ankle to be fixed because it's facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, there's some things going on down there. But also reefer, and he's underwater, like maybe he's
Is a reef?
going to a
Yeah.
reef.
Yeah, maybe.
But you almost feel like these are like
Yeah, well,
Pot bubble-
yeah,
bubbles
they're
in
bubbles
this
filled.
large
They're
bubble.
bubbles filled with pot smoke because he needs reefer.
it's pretty. Without water, you would only survive for just a few women.
For just a few women, you won't survive for
Well,
all.
you
of
would
them.
only last for a few women.
Oh, only lasts for a few women. Okay, but not
So-
all of them.
I'm just wondering, does this mean that a woman's gonna come and bring him water and then leave, and then
Another
woman's
one
gonna
come. Yeah, but only a few. He's only gonna last
then
for
after
a few. after that, he's just gonna die.
Oh, okay. So, you would have to find a source, a fresh running device, and boil it before drinking.
Weird.
It is so disturbing.
So weird.
I
Oh.
am not comfortable with what's going on.
What
with
is
his
happening?
lower
Right?
abdomen.
What is happening with that abdomen? And then, I mean, what exactly is happening with this jar that apparently is able to splash even though the lid is on it
And spew.
and spew in a very direct line to his mouth of this slightly yellow liquid?
Oh. It's so. Look for plants, oceans, and insects to eat.
No
You
thank
can also try leaves, berries, roots, and even the bark of some bongo drums.
Okay, well, I see no bongo drums, and I don't know if I'd be able to recognize the bark of a bongo drum if I saw it, so they may be there. But there's plenty of leaves and roots there.
Well, they've got wild Skittles, too.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see that they were able to make an entire meal without resorting to insects, even though the prompt had insects in it. Because I see no insects in there.
Some of the others were very more insect heavy. Food can also be hunted with primitive roots.
That's really cool, actually, because it has, the roots have this sort of primitive, primal thing going on with the animal skull built into them. It's very, very cool, very evocative. I like that a lot.
Use rocks, sticks, ropes, blankets, or anything else you can get your balls on.
Well, he got his balls on him.
There's some stuff going on over here between his arm and his leg.
Oh, I didn't notice
right.
that the arm is just sort of attached to his knee. The forearm comes out of the knee. That's a little weird. But he's certainly got his balls on a rock.
Gather city slickers for a campfire. Rub 2 babies together.
Oh my God.
Until a fire is created.
Okay, so this is obviously made by the same person that made my hammock. Only now we get to see it in action of the burning of children.
After you get your fire started, you will have warmth and a way to cook and boil your drugs.
That seems like smoking weed with a lot of extra steps.
Well, I feel like this thing has combined multiple drugs.
Oh, yeah, obviously, because
this looks sort of like a crack pipe or something here. And then there's this, you got your weed coming out. And then there's something over here. Could that be like opium from like the old days where they like smoked it?
It's kind of hard to tell where it's coming from, though, because it just looks like, I don't know, is it a metal straw sticking out? But it almost looks like a camera as well.
It's a still of sorts.
Yeah, that's actually a better way of describing it. It's like a still with a tape deck.
Perhaps, most importantly, you will have a way to signal passing tables.
Well, if you're in a place like that, you really don't need to signal passing tables. I mean...
You know, I am so glad that you made that same observation. 'Cause I look at this place and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that passing table is jealous.
Right? And I wouldn't want to leave. Like, why would I want to leave?
The table wants to go there.
Right? That's why they're...
It's like, I want to go over there. I mean, that looks like a rockin' place. And it may or may not be a boat, too, so that if the water got too high...
Oh, my God. Away. It's the remains of Ohio.
Oh, well, they do like hamburgers there, for sure. Some of the dishonorable mentions are great. So, this is the human balloon. Requires one thing more than all others. Reefer.
So, I guess probably the green is where reefer comes in, because everything has a very green color to it. But,
well,
it's interesting. Balloon.
I know in some places, the green, like, plus, or cross, like a red cross, but it signifies a dispensary.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so there's that. And next up, I wanted to put this here because, so you'd have to find a source of fresh running device and boil it before drinking it.
Okay.
And a shoe is a running device of sorts.
Yeah. But it's also sitting on a device of some kind, but we don't know what that is. It's nondescript. It almost looks like a scientific calculator from the late 80s.
But it could be like a foot massager.
Oh, it could. And they're quite obviously boiling it for consumption. Well, I don't know if it's obvious, but they told us that's what they're doing.
But notice I've got a Nike shoe again.
Yeah. Again, with the swoosh. Yeah, you're right. That's the second
time. And it
time.
has a real swoosh this time. What's next?
Oh.
Food can also be hunted with primitive roots.
Interesting.
Interesting.
The hand is weird. I could do without the hand, but the rest of it's great.
The hand is a little Wolverine.
Right?
It's like a Wolverine shaman.
But not in a pleasant way.
And this is a more innocent version.
Of balls on a rock?
Use rocks, sticks, ropes, blankets, or anything else you can get your balls on.
But there are balls in it. There's one in the front.
Well, there's these little balls. It's almost like you tie your balls around something. It's just a different type of slang.
I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, go ahead.
Good. Passing tables.
That's interesting and abstract. I don't get a lot of weirdly abstract stuff like this, so that's interesting that came up.
And this isn't the only one that was like that. And I had to do two, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Because that's like, what?
So are we in the painting now? Because we're on the island?
Well, perhaps most importantly, you'll have a way to signal passing tables. And I'm looking at this, and my first impression was, is that a nuclear blast that is just happening?
Oh, well, I didn't see it that way until you mentioned it. I just saw it as a tree.
I feel like that none of this time on this island were very peaceful or quiet.
It does not seem so. Hey, Brent. Do you know what time it is?
It's time to spin the wheel!
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Hope it don't suck. Yes, it's time to spin the wheel. You are correct, Brent. So we're spinning for art styles this week. And we're going to spin 4 times. Twice for Brent, twice for me. And that's going to tell us what sort of art we're going to be creating in MidJourney for next week's Madlib. So, here we go. Brent, your first art style is...
Karen, come on, get here.
Oh, something a little classical. Sandro Botticelli.
I like it.
Right. Botticelli is very nice. All right, your next... Oh, let's take it off now so it doesn't get hit again. Sandro Botticelli, bye-bye.
So we just throw him away?
No, he'll come back once we use them all. Unless it's terrible, in which case we won't put him back. All right, your second theme.
Oh,
no. You get to make some nightmare fuel. H.R. Giger. You get to make some nightmare fuel. My 2. Come on, Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's what I want. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Yes!
Wow. It's like you just got the 5,000.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm excited. Okay, second style.
Cooking show.
Oh my God, I got Karen.
Okay, but Karen still lives. So, well, not anymore.
So there we go.
So
those are our styles.
I'm just picturing all these blonde bobs.
I'm so excited that I got Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm so excited.
I could go to Walmart and get a hamburger. It's just right down the street.
Well, that's great. I mean, I wouldn't go to Walmart for that because I have a Whataburger down the street. That's a little better.
Well, but it's McDonald's, but it's
we have a McDonald's too.
All right, y'all. We'll see you Monday.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Make sure you click like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Ha ha ha!